Tilford Farm is a farm in the middle Georgia, a little place. It was 15 acres, set up for tourism, and we tried to grow stuff to educate people about the enzymes and the veggies and the fruits and the nuts that happen natural. So are we talking about naturally grown that produced in your backyard? Back in 2000, I was setting up a vineyard, and somehow I got lymphoma. So I found out that working in the vineyard motivated me to do something different. Give you something to live for. Because you will hear better if you have something to do. So we were setting up the mustardine, and actually, I would drink mustardine juice, and it helped out a whole lot. And I started doing research on mustardine, and that's what made me get excited about the wine.
We done picked muscadines the afternoon before, and they are sitting on the table ready for the customer at 8 o'clock the next morning. And you tell them that, and they, especially the young kids, they can't imagine that you grew that. You can see the excitement on those folks' face when they walk up to your stand and they see all of the different varieties of really fresh fruit and vegetables. All of a sudden I realized that this is what I'm going to be doing, so that's what I did.
You need irrigation to start plants, and we have irrigation in all the systems that we operate.
Mr. Taylor has been working with us for several years, and the first practice that he did with us is the hoop house. He's already in the business of growing vegetables and selling those vegetables, and the hoop house is an initiative program through EQIP, Environmental Quality Incentive Program, that was developed to help farmers to expand the growing season. And that's a big deal to someone in his profession because it lets him start his plants earlier in the spring, have an earlier harvest, and also grow things through the colder months. So that gives him an opportunity to expand his market, to provide great fruits and vegetables for the local community during non-growing season when those items would be coming from South America or some other country. He's also did irrigation with us. Once we had both hoop houses in, he established hoop irrigation in the hoop houses, and he also went through the trouble of upgrading his irrigation systems for his vegetables outside the hoop house. So his irrigation system, he took advantage of NRCS's engineers and technical assistance, and the engineers developed him an irrigation system with multiple zones. And those zones allow him to, when he does his staggered planting to reach different markets, he can turn off the areas that don't have crops growing and just focus irrigation on the areas that do. So even though he was already irrigating, it allowed him to become that more efficient.
Most people have the greatest thing in their backyard, and they don't realize it until somebody tells them, say, you have this. Do you know what you have? Or somebody tell you, it's having it over across the street, down in another country, another town, but it's right there in your backyard. Yeah. You just have to go in there and till the soil and do it that way.